So, no, I don't have social media, don't have Facebook, don't have none of that shit. All I have is YouTube. So, if you see any channels or any kind of other pages or anything like that, that's not me. So, anyways, I have been planning on building me a smoker, grill, something of that nature. So, I managed to run across 2 propane tanks that actually work out perfectly. So, I'm going to throw in some videos here and there, and then around between them, hit the end of them, toward it, whatever, I'll start explaining why I'm sitting here doing what I'm doing, everything like that. So let's get to it. Right, well, I got everything laid out where I'm going to cut the cover, go down there to the seam, and cut through that seam. What I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and run this first run right here, cut it, and cut my sides here. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take and mount my hinges up here. And then when I do that, then I'll go ahead and cut down the sides and cut across that seam. That way I know everything will be there and everything will be right. That way I'm not sitting there trying to play the second guess game of where to put stuff. So, in that note, we're gonna get started on cutting it. By the way, guys, me personally, I'm a little bougie about my shit, but in the same note, I was always told, spend the money, you get what you pay for. So, one, shout out to Outlaw Leather. I love their hoods. I've got Jackson hoods, and most of my caps are nothing but Welder Nation caps. Like, yeah, I've had Comex, I've had all kinds of others, but Welder Nation is about the only way I could go with them. So, yeah. Alright, so here we go on the cutting and all the good shit. So, good powder, let's get at it. Remember, guys, hey, safety first. go. We have our first cut made. I guess this little thing right here though, I mean, yeah, I burned 332nd rods and everything like that, but as far as the MIG welding, flux core, TIG, and stick welding, it's all the above. It's actually a really good machine. I can say this, I've never been a fan of little plug-in machines, but this one's a 220 110, and for what I use it for, it does excellent. You can set your dig, you can set your arc, like you can set the hot start, you can set all kinds of shit, dude. And my thing is for the money it's worth it. It's well worth it. And it comes with different leads, and you can actually, on the buying options, you can actually get different setups. You can get the spool gun. See, I need a spool gun, but in the same note, I do more MIG than I do spool gun. So I'm just gonna put that out there. And this, honestly, to me, it's been a reliable machine. It's done numerous jobs, so it'll run. All right, so I showed y'all the welder and everything like that, but thing is, I would love to MIG it, but I can't, mainly because I don't have any gas. And my flux core wire, well, I'm down to nothing on my flux core. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me. So, this thing cleaned up. Come on. The downside about using a D-Walt grinder like this, you gotta take the rings on and off, and I hate that shit. I hate it. And yes, I'm gonna go ahead and forewarn y'all, I do cuss, and when I get pissed off, it's actually quite funny sometimes. So y'all bear with me. Please leave the negative comments to yourself and other people that are viewing and watching. If y'all have anything that y'all want to throw in there, tips or tricks or anything like that, I'm always open to suggestions. But in the same note, I've been doing this for quite a while. No, I'm not a professional, but I have been told that I am a professional fuck up, and professional fuck ups are better than actual fuck ups. So give me just a second. I gotta create a little camera stand here. Ooh. Let me drop y'all. There we go. Using my hinges to hold my camera up. This here. There we go. Cool. Oh wait. There we go. Now, yep. It's got some old steel hinges. Nothing fancy. Nothing too expensive, so to speak. Let me get out of the way of the camera, so I know y'all want to see the dick. Alright, first things first, we're going to try this off the ground. Now we got that cleaned up. Oh, gotta set my machine. Oh yeah, by the way, people, my little machine I was telling you about, this is it. This little thing right here, it does all kinds of nifty shit. So you can tell it's 6011. I'm running 332nd rods. We'll go We hit about 14 gauge, and see, it already presets it. But watch this, you hit that home button, you got a hot start, and then you got arc force. And I ain't gonna lie to you, this little sumbitch right here will turn a rod glowing. So it's already set up. See me, I turned up my 5 amps. That way we're digging in there and really digging in what we're supposed to be doing. So let me get y'all set back up here. There we go. And no, these are not Hobart. These ain't Hobart rods. These are actually the Fleet Weld 6013 from Lincoln. That's about the only rods that I will run. Other than 4-innies, I've had luck with 4-innies, but not a huge fan of those by no means. So, alright, now let's get our hinges, get everything out here ready to go. Now, stand them up right there. They can stay there. Now, do this. I'm gonna get this out where it needs to be. Tell you what, before I get too carried away, we'll put that into the side. We'll grab the good old auto darkening, old Jackson hood. And yes, I do have a Miller hood, but that thing is 9, 10 years old now. And needless to say, it's seen its life. It's been a damn good welding hood. Alright. Well, that worked. Alright, we can try this again, but without doing that. Yeah, pay attention. It's some shit that you don't do when you weld. Alright, now we got that. We got the hinges tacked on and everything. And now I find out what I did with my big hammer. Here it is. Little east wing, been a damn good one to me. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these hinges right here. Now, what them tacked on good. Take the hammer. Man, them little Pakistani people hide too. Alright. Put that off for right now. Plug a grinder up. Oh boy, howdy. This one. Alright, now. Alright, now, got to have the old chip and hammer, wire brush combo. Alright, now, weld a little bit. Alright, got my hinges on. And here comes the fun part. Having to cut the rest of it out. Wonderful old glove or yeah, I think we can work with this. Got pretty good on that one. Alright. Have this thing turned a little bit, turn it back down to 60. But I mean, for a weld machine, just right around $1,000, I'll take it. Oh boy, headache. Yay, now we gotta switch out for the cutoff wheel. Yep. Get and switch step. Alright. So you know what I just thought of? I need to put a handle on there. Trying to figure out what I could do for a handle. Let's see if we got the scrap metal. Got us some old pipe. Ain't gotta be nothing fancy. Hey, cut it off just enough where it's above the lid. Okay. Be able to do something with that. Okay. Well, back cutting then. All right. So yeah, the last little cut off. Yeah, I like to blew myself up. I know, trust me, I know. You don't have to fucking tell me everything. Chill. Anyways, what I was saying was, after all that happened, I started getting phone calls, and I had to go do a couple of little small jobs. But I wound up picking up a bunch of stuff, a bunch of scrap material and everything. I wound up coming across some angle, and I was like, okay. So I wound up cutting the angle and everything. And while I didn't video this, I wasn't paying attention. Cut the angle, I notched it to where it actually has some legs and it sits up, and I ain't got to worry about somebody going up over here and just like pushing it and it. So got all that welded on there. Still didn't video it, but now I am down to I'm down to actually this right here, which is 1-inch flat bar. It's like 1x1/2. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just trying to figure out a good idea with about a latch bolt and everything. And you know, I did have these laying around. They're bed bolts from my old Ranger. So I'm just trying to figure out what would be a good idea, because I don't want to have to, I don't want to say I don't want to have to spend the money, but in the same note, I'm a junkyard dog. Like, if I could do it with scrap metal, I would fucking do it. But in the same note, like, little bits here and there, if I have to buy it, yeah, I'll buy it. I'm not gonna shy out on that. But in the same note, like, if I know I can just find me some bolts or something like that and do that little job, then that's done. But anyways, so now I'm stuck on the point of building like support for my grates. Like, I thought about doing angle, and then I thought about doing like round stock, like maybe like 1/2-inch round stock. But my thing is, I'm stuck on either those two, and I'm stuck on either mild steel or stainless. So I need some help on that. So please help me out here. Leave in the comments what would be a good idea, and I'll see if y'all can help me out a little bit. I hope y'all can. But yeah, so we're gonna have some more of these little shenanigans going on, minus the blowing up part, because I did flush the tank and I did do everything like everybody said. My stupid ass didn't know this, that you still had to keep purging it while you were welding. So that was my fuck up. So I'll admit to that. So like I said, don't bash me for it. There's no sense in it. It's wrong. Very wrong. Anyways, so yeah, I need just a little bit of help. So anyways, I will see y'all in the next one. I hope. Matter of fact, I know I will. So yeah, I think we're done here.